For Joe, say it loud, say it slow, yeah. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. Just for Joe, every block, every road, we gon' ride to this right, we ain't never letting go. David's family stand tall, that's blood. Jennings ride that same fight, same love. Name her high, we don't ride in chalk. We cover the stone when the streets all tall. Front yard prayers, porch light on. Whole hood humming the same sad song. Turn that pain to a war cry. Run it. If you feel this in your chest, say something. Just for Joe. Say it loud, say it slow. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. Just for Joe. Every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right. We ain't never letting go. Mama got tears, but her back don't bend. Uncle on the phone tryna call that friend. Cousins in the car doing laps round town. Every stop sign feel like sacred ground. We don't fold, we don't fake, we push. Turn up, let it shake, let them look. If you with us, put your fists in the sky. One time for Joe, we forever gon' ride. Say it loud, say it slow. From the David to the Jennings, whole city gon' glow. Just for Joe. Every block, every road, we gon' ride till it's right. We ain't never let just for Joe.
Hello. Hello, I am back. A little tired, but I couldn't go to sleep. So last night, well, not last night, earlier, in the AM, I recorded this video, but I took that recording down because after listening to it over there on Open Book, shout out to Open Book, after listening to it off of her channel, the guy in this video that's talking to Dro Dad, Dro, Big Tyrone is talking to Dro. To this guy, I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. Ooh, standing up, doing this research. Then you go to sleep, you miss stuff. That's how it be, especially when you're into it. But anyway, he's the manager at the cabin. The family members had went out to the cabin to track Dro last movements or whatever. So shout out to Nothing But the Truth _ the Voice of Reason. I have her link in my description box. She has good commentary over there. She do clippings, and I also will be pasting. This is her link. I'm pasting in the chat, and I should have put her name on it. That's Nothing But the Truth _ the Voice of Reason. That is her link right there. So what we're gonna do is play this, and then I'm gonna come back to you with some commentary.
And you guys don't even know what happened, and then she blurts out, he's the one jumped out the fucking car.
And then just for the family, like they would just like have to like leave the property.
They've already left.
Yeah, I think they're back. So
they are back.
Yeah, so we would just like have them, and we would just work with you guys as to like move forward just on yesterday. So like the VP for like this property here, so no one came yesterday to pick up any items, so we're fully booked out through the 5th of January. And so
now let me tell y'all something before I go any further. The manager of the cabin helped Lulu get away with unaliving Tyrone Davis. Allegedly, y'all already know I gotta say allegedly. What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Let's talk about it. Now, y'all already know I gotta do my own research. I get my own documents before I even voice my opinion on the situation. This crap got so deep, y'all. Lulu is not innocent. Lulu did not hit Tyrone in that car. Lulu hit Tyrone prior to leaving the cabin. Tyrone and Lulu got into a heated physical altercation because Lulu was accusing Tyrone of sleeping with his ex-girlfriend.
Nah, we just yeah, I know y'all talk. Okay.
But basically, when he called me, he asked me a question like, I guess he must have went through his phone and seen something about an old girl or something. So he was like, yeah, remember was on the phone. He let his girl know that other reason I blocked the girl for the situation. And I like, you know, so she was in the back. Hey, this your cousin, you gonna lie for him, this, that. If you mess with that girl, please just let me know. Blah, 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 this, that. So I'm like, yeah, I'm telling you, the man not cheating on you, you're not messing with the girl. Also, why she's unblocked, I said, because he unblocked to the taste of no. But I guess she went in the phone and seen that the girl was at the top of the block list. So that's what I was starting about.
So a lot of things started to make sense on why Lulu was so upset with Tyrone Davis to the point that she smacked him in the head multiple times. Allegedly, y'all already know I gotta say allegedly. Think about it, right? If you go back to the cabin trip video on Tyrone's page, Tyrone went all out. Even his homeboy stated that when Tyrone and Lulu got to the cabin, he figured everything was cool because him and Tyrone was on the phone.
Man. I also talked to them when they got to the cabin too, but they seemed like they was cool at that point.
So after they already got here, they seen everything like was hashed out.
Yeah, like he had a great time. He showed me the cabin and everything. It was seemed like they was all put together. Everything was good. And I hear from them no more after that. And that was I think that was the 27th. The 26th or the 27th. See, they not had the little argument they had on the way to the cabin out. And then everything just seemed to feel after that. And I just didn't hear from them no more. So I got the call.
The man, he said he had to wait across the street. He waited across the street and he watched her load it up. They were supposed to be out by 11.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably went out there to be like, okay, what's taking y'all so long to get out? And he seen her taking the stuff to the car.
And neighbors saw her taking the stuff. And
to the car.
They heard the commotion and stuff first.
Mm-hmm.
And then they saw her moving stuff. They thought they heard him telling her to come back inside. But she's like, they say she yelled, she's not coming back inside. And they say they never witnessed him coming out at all. But
This is my son. He went from that to this. I seen the video. I'm on the video while he's decorating. I get the call. I drive down here, and this is what I get.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to share with you. That the same person you seen?
No, I didn't ever get to see your son.
But you seen on the video, right?
I haven't seen the video. I just saw like for us what he said. Let's see.
This is my son right here, bro. This is my son. How do you go from this to this? And this is the young lady. Hold on. This is the young lady. That's what he did. That's her. And you see the boot?
Yes.
You see, I bet the boot, he never lets her drive.
Mm-hmm.
When she rides, I haven't, since her surgery, I haven't seen her. She rides in the back seat. When she get out the car, we help her, even myself. And she ride with her leg prop and on the little scooter. But I'm going to show you something like this. This young lady here, this is how we know. I was on the phone with him when this young lady came in. That's my son, bro. He really loved this girl. Why is my son here with no answer?
Why was he left on the side?
Why was he left on the side of the road for dead, bro? Where's the young lady? You probably know this young lady. Here she here. You know her?
Oh yeah, that's Lord.
Could you call her up here, please?
Yeah, so like with our statements and stuff, like we'll definitely need our like subpoena or whatever for us to like release like our official statement. So we'll definitely need those.
Print your name, sex, race, date of birth, address, phone number, print your name here, and then front and back, and don't sign it until you're done, okay?
So if you hit him in the back of the head, whatever rumor, whatever lifetime mystery, puzzle, whether it was an accident, then you say he stumbled out the car. Then you say he jumped out. Accidents happen. But quit lying, Lulu. Tell us what happened to my nephew.
Okay, so I want to play that over again because after listening to it, when Joe's father did ask the guy, Joe's father asked the guy, did he know the lady? Because Joe's father was on the phone with Joe when Joe was setting up the cabin, when he was doing a little putting a little sticky notes and everything. He was Joe's father was on the phone, and the lady name is Laura. Because it did kind of sound like he was saying Lulu. Like, yeah, I know that's Lulu. No, he said that's Laura. So I had to clear that up and make another video. So, and he can't bring Laura down to talk to them because due to his business, he owns a business, he's running a business, and he'd rather for the police to have him subpoena. Protecting himself because the guy could the Davis family or whatever could sue him saying something happened on his property. Well, anyway, you hear a young man, which is Gabe, that is Joe's cousin, on the phone. He was on the phone too with Joe on FaceTime when Joe was hooking up the cabin and everything. And he told Gabe, like, yeah, me and her, I guess they was arguing before they even got there or whatever. And he said once they got to the cabin, Gabe said he thought everything was okay. The argument had stopped because Joe called him happy, showing everything he doing for Lulu outside the cabin. He said he didn't know they started back up. But what the argument was about was the ex-girlfriend that Joe unblocked off of his social media page. Lulu reached out to Gabe, called Gabe, was going off about this girl, whatever. Gabe was trying to calm her down by telling her he ain't sleeping with her. He unblocked her so he could get something off her page, whatever, something that has to do with his page. So basically, that's what Gabe think that's what the argument was about because they argued before they even got to the cabin. Once they got to the cabin, he thought everything was fine. He said he talked to Joe. It's on the 26th or the 27th. Now, we know Joe celebrate Christmas on the 25th because Laura, now that I know her name, the witness, there was a lady that came down, so amazed on what Joe was doing to the cabin. So that was on Christmas. That's the last time Gabe talked to him, and the last time Big Tyrone talked to Joe is when he seen him on a video, and the lady came down doing the thing. So that's the last time they talked to him on the 25th. Now, Lulu's supposed to have been checked out of that cabin at 11 o'clock. They didn't say if it was on a Friday or a Saturday when she's supposed to have been out of that cabin, but she's supposed to have been out of there by 11. The next renters that was coming to the cabin for their holiday retreat or whatever, they checked in at 11. They came to check in at 11 a.m., but Lulu was not out of that cabin. Okay. Lulu was actually moving out when the other people came through. She was in the process of moving her things. Now, one of the things I want people to understand is that Joe was not helping her at all move nothing out of that cabin. Okay. Also, that same creator that heard a lot of arguing going on or whatever. However, she did watch Lulu package her stuff out. Now, I guess the guy that was waiting across the street, that the next people that was coming into the cabin, waiting across the street, somebody on that campground offered to help Lulu load the truck. She said she was fine. She'll load it. They watch her load the truck and everything and get in it and pull off with no drove. Drove did not pull off. Nobody saw him get in that truck. Now, where was Dro? Could have Dro possibly still been in that cabin? Because the guy said he couldn't get nobody to clean that cabin out because he couldn't get nobody for that day. So I don't know if he rented that cabin. He had to, it wasn't, they left some stuff behind. It sounded like he's saying they either left some stuff behind. Let me see, I wrote it down. Like she didn't finish getting her stuff yesterday, or I couldn't get nobody to clean it. What I'm gonna do is clear out the I'm gonna audio record it, clear it out so I can actually hear what the guy's saying. But according to Gabe, there was an argument before they even got down there to the cabin. So that explains why at Wawa, Lulu had some kind of attitude because they had got into it because she thinking he was cheating on her because he unblocked the ex-girlfriend. Now, what you see on my screen now is a guy named Arthur Morgan. You say, well, who is Arthur Morgan? I don't know who is Arthur Morgan. However, his name is coming up in this police report. Open Book and Nothing But the Truth will probably bring out more because Nothing But the Truth has the police records for Gilchrist. This happened in Gilchrist by the cabin. GPD have not released any body cam or the incident/accident report, whatever they want to call it. But Nothing But the Truth has the whole packet, the whole deal. Shout out to her. She brought the exclusive. And she also shared some of the things that the report she has, she's sharing it with Open Book. And hey, we gotta just wait till Open Book come on. Now come on, Nothing But the Truth. We need some clippings. We don't know how long it's gonna take. Open Book, she might come on tomorrow morning. You done threw out the juicy stuff. And so there is a guy named Arthur Morgan. And the reason why I know it was a guy named Arthur Morgan, again, I was at Open Book Live, and wish she had a good live too. So y'all go over there and check out her live from this morning. And she just read out, she was just reading off, and she was like, Arthur Morgan. And she read it off that Lulu was talking to this guy, Arthur Morgan. Now, see, I'm getting somewhere here. Lulu was talking to Arthur Morgan. Lulu was telling him, I guess it had to be through text, or this is what Lulu told Gilchrist Police. Because this is on the Gilchrist Police report, which I'm gonna request. I'm gonna request now that I know that I'm gonna request mine. But anyway, Lulu told him that she called him because she was calling him to tell him her and Dro on the way to the hotel. Now, it said that Lulu saying that they left the campground at 2:30. So that means she was real late checking out of that cabin. And allegedly at 2:30, they was going to the hotel, her and Dro. Again, remind y'all, nobody saw Dro get in that car when she finished getting everything out that cabin. They only saw her. So we don't know where Dro was at. But anyway, at 2:30 p.m., she called Arthur Morgan, and they had communication over the phone. She letting him know, oh, I'm getting a hotel. Me and Dro on our way to the hotel. Now, this is not facts. This is alleged. And the reason why you see Renee up under Arthur Morgan on the other side, because it's funny. Renee is his fucking Facebook friend. Arthur Morgan, Lulu talking to him on the phone with Arthur Morgan. We on our way to the hotel. Why would he be talking to Lulu? And why is no other nobody else, no Tasha, no Davises, no nobody friends with this man but Rena, that's in the circle around this case. I didn't even see Lulu on his page as a friend. But Rena, she the first one, her picture pop up. So what is the connection from Arthur and Rena being friends and Lulu calling this man Arthur, saying that her and Dro on the way to the hotel? I'm going to wait till some more information come out before I say what I really want to say. But I'm going to wait till the report come out. And when people got, that's why I'm going to go ahead and request my own report, and I can give y'all the full details. I'm not going to have step y'all with this report. So what I'm going to do right now, when I get off of here, I'm going to go to Archer, whatever, I know what's website to go to, police site to go to, and I'm going to request the report with the cameras, with the body cam. So that way we could get the full ditty over here. Because some people like to just give you little bits and pieces and keep shit. I don't like that. Don't bring it out. Don't bring it out to me at all. Don't bring it out. Don't do no bits and pieces and don't bring it out. Shit. For real. That's how I feel. But people do that though. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take to request. To get it back. But yeah, so what I'm saying is Arthur Morgan is on. Oh, and another person that's on this police report. Now I'm not sure if it's Dro's sister on the Davis side, and I believe her last name is Davis. Look, Corey, Latasha, some shit. Or it may be Demps, Latosha Demps. I don't know, but they did say it is a sister. It is Dro's sister, and the car that Lulu was driving is in her name. It's in Dro's sister's name. So maybe that's why she's on the police report. Renee on a police report, I don't know. So I don't know. But we do know at the very beginning, Renee and Dro's sister was on a police report, and they left Lulu name out the police report, and we didn't understand why. Well, the car now is making sense. The car belongs to Dro's sister, and Renee probably was just a witness. I don't know why her name was on it. And another thing I want to say too is I'm questioning some things. I'm looking at things really, really sideways. Who is Arthur? Who is this guy? Why would Lulu be contacting him saying she calling him, letting her know her and Dro going on their way to the hotel. Why would you have to call him and tell him that you and Dro is on the way to the hotel? Because I really don't believe that's what the call was for. I don't believe Dro was in that car when she left that cabin. I don't believe Dro went to no pizza place either. I believe that was a throw-off call as a hint to say she on her way to the hotel. Meet me there. She telling Arthur to meet her there or meet her somewhere. She need his help. Or he part of the fucking goddamn it. He part of this shit. And I'm looking at Renee sideways because Renee told Jason not to say nothing. Renee told the Gainesville Police Department she didn't want no investigation. Renee told them she's a model girlfriend. Renee told them she told basically telling the world she know Lulu ain't do nothing to her son. I don't know if they know that these cameras was gonna come out, and people is very intelligent doing these researches, and they put it all together. And at the end of the day, when they get everything, they're gonna go line it up, and it's gonna go back to who unalived this boy. I mean, Mr. Who unalived Dro. So now what they're doing is going to see what the connection is from Arthur Morgan to Rena and Lulu. Because Dro is not on his page ever as a friend. Ever. Only people I said in that circle for us, the Davis people that we do know, the main players and this and that, Miss Dempsey is. She the only friend of his. What's the connection? Why no investigation? As a mother, like we all said, girlfriend, no girlfriend, you could be the best girlfriend ever. Nah, do y'all investigation. My son gone. Until she get proven innocent. I know they say innocent to proven guilty. You guilty in my eyes until you be proven innocent. They lied about this woman taking 3 lie detector tests. She didn't take it in Gilchrist. It was a play. And I want to say that insurance shit. This could be real big and criminal. I'm not accusing this man of doing anything. I'm not accusing Rena. But it just did. It don't look good. And why is y'all all connected to this man? Dro wasn't connected to that man because he's not even a friend. Not unless y'all removed him for being, hey, you could have removed him for unfriend him on your Facebook. Because I know Lulu unfriended him. And Lulu had to be his friend at some point because she was having a whole conversation with him. Renee, why was you so quiet? Why did you want Jason to be quiet and not say anything? Renee, you didn't think that people was going to put 2 and 2 together? Now you really finna, now the investigation really finna be on you. And they might open up some shit about your kids. See if you had insurance on the other 2 boys. Because at this point, it wasn't about, I don't need, that ain't even enough to put nobody in the head. Because you see somebody getting unblocked off your social media account. She can't be that goddamn angry to hit that man several times upside his head because he unblocked somebody. It don't make sense. But people is working on it right now to find out the connection with these three people, especially the connection of Lulu and Arthur. And what connection is with Renee, because she's definitely his friend. I'm gonna wait till the report come out some more and get into it some more, but it's not looking good. It's not. You didn't want no investigation done. She's a model girlfriend. From day one, you said she didn't have nothing to do with it. You told Jason to be quiet. Jason posted something on his post, and you told him to take it down, Renee. Like I said, they finna throw that heat on all. They definitely finna throw that heat out there. Somebody going down. It's video coming out now. Videos coming out. Videos is coming out. Now, first I thought the cabin guy was giving out the video because at some point at the beginning I thought he was saying Lulu, and then he wanted things subpoena. No, he was doing that, and it made sense to protect his business, because if they say he was hurt on a property, that'll be a lawsuit on it. It started from his property. He protected his business. But it definitely started on his property. No, it started at going. They probably was arguing all that damn day. Once they hit the cabin, because Gabe, according to Gabe, if that's Gabe, they had been arguing a couple of days. I guess the day before that, which would be Christmas Eve. That's why she looked so sad. That's why she wasn't feeling good in the back of that car at the Wawa. And then they had this wonderful, she was happy all of a sudden. So what happened? What happened from there? What in the hell actually happened from there? Gabe said shit. He was on FaceTime with his cousin, and he was so happy of doing that for Lulu. Not only that, he called his daddy, like, look, daddy, showing his dad what he was doing, how creative he thought about to do that just for Lulu. When Mr. Tyrone said not only Dro helped her get in that back seat, he said he done lift her up a couple of times, put her in that back seat, and get her out that car. And the whole time, she on crutches. She didn't even need. She was just using them. She didn't even need that them crutches. She didn't even need the boot. I don't know what the fuck wrong with the girl. But she was making them think she need that, and they said she been on it for damn near a year. So y'all will hear the different narratives on what's going on because people still saying he went into Papa John's. I wish they stopped saying this man went inside Papa John's. There's no video of him going in Papa John's or the hotel. Not at all. Until Gainesville showed, just like Gilchrist just showed some video of the family up there wanting answers. Until they show video, then I'll believe it. Because the family was just in Gainesville at a sit-down meeting with the people on the case. And ain't no way y'all gonna ain't no way they will walk out of there, especially with the activists with them, walk out of there without saying, can you get your laptop? Because I know that if you got it on a CD or you have it on a USB. Before I leave out of here, I want to see the video because I want to make sure that's my son. It could be any guy that went in that motherfucker. Gainesville Police Department lied to them. They ain't got no goddamn fucking video because they would have sat there and showed it to the family to shut them up about him being unalive. I mean, you know. And then something stuck out to me too when the activist did mention the fact that she says Papa John's ain't showing no video because people was going up there threatening Papa John's. So that's why they can't get no video. That's about the dumbest, weak lie I have heard. Now, if they ain't no way Papa John's told her that. We can't give you no video because people was threatening us. Who gonna threaten you? Oh, well, damn. It ain't the people that want justice. Now, so who really threatening you? That should have been a question right there, activists. Because you know it ain't the people. It's not the fucking people that want justice. So who did go in there threaten Papa John's? Better not show that camera. Is this gonna happen? We're gonna do this to your store. It's somebody that don't want the public to see. Because everybody that wants justice, ain't nobody going down there in no Gainesville threatening them. So that's why they can't get the video. No, you can't get the video because there was never no video. It wasn't. When she went in that Papa John's, got that piece of them damn wings. Again, that one for Dro, that was just the stage shit. She lied to them police officers down there and said, oh, no, I came back and got him, and we left at 2:30. Nobody seen him. But maybe she did go back and get him. That man was that, like I said, for the father and Gabe, and he talks to Gabe every day, and apparently he calls his father every day too. And the last time both of them talked to him was when he was out there decorating that cabin for Lulu. They ain't talked to him no more. Next time they got a call, he's in the hospital. So that means, I don't know if it, well, I know Christmas was December 23rd on a Thursday. I know Christmas was on a Thursday. If Joe ain't get up Friday, they ain't talked to him Friday or none of Saturday. Where was he at? Something tells me he was in that cabin. Like she ran around trying to figure out what to do. And this guy, like I said, it's gonna come out. What was done in the dark comes out in the. I'm telling you, you can't keep it a secret long. But yeah, they all three have a connection with Arthur Morgan, the same man that's on this police report that they got out right now from Gilchrist. His name is on the police report. Y'all stay tuned, cause this like what Polo say. What they say, what Polo say. Once they get one, everybody, they're gonna round them all up. I'll be back. This time I'm really finna go take a nap. And thank y'all for coming in. I'm so tired. Bye, y'all. Just remember that name, Arthur Morgan. Friends with Rena. Apparently, he's friends with Lulu. What's really the connection? Don't sit right with me, Miss Rena. Don't sit right with me, Miss Rena. That's why your ass quiet. You didn't think people was gonna put this together. So you forgot to tell Arthur to unfriend you. A model girlfriend, my ass. And oh wait. Bye, y'all. Justice for Tyrone.
Justice for Joe. Justice for Joe. Say it loud, say it slow, yeah. From the David to the Jennings, hopefully they gon' glow. Justice for Joe. Every block, every road, we gon' ride to this right. We ain't never letting go. David's family stand tall, that's blood. Jennings right, that same